Hey everybody, well, for my birthday I got a bunch of box sets, and so this is the first video in basically a series of me going over everything I got for my birthday, which was September 20th. So first up, we're going to talk about the Lawrence of Arabia 50th Anniversary Limited Edition gift set. And of course, it came in pristine condition, except for little damages right here in shipping. But it's so small, it's only on the slip cover right here, but it's so small it doesn't really matter to me because I'm not going to go through the hassle of sending it back because of that. But yes, this film has always been one of my favorite films. It's definitely one of my favorite epic films, and this is a new 4K transfer. It was a 4K. They scanned it in 4K to try to get everything they could out of it, and I'm very proud to say that I actually saw this print in the cinema back in 2012, I think it was, when they just released it. Before they released this out on Blu-ray, they showed it in the cinemas, and I went to that, me and my wife did, and I was blown away. If I think I may still have a picture of when I went, so if I still have that picture, I'll slip it right here. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun doing that. Had like a introduction by Martin Scorsese talking about the film and showed the theatrical trailer and all this fun stuff, and it was just a epic experience seeing it on the big screen, the Lawrence of Arabia. And so I told myself after seeing it again, I was like, you know what? I am not going to buy this on Blu-ray. This print, I remember walking out of the theater saying, I'm not gonna buy this on Blu-ray until they've come out with the best print or the best set for it. I'm not just gonna get a bare bones Blu-ray. I want a big old set. Then they released this, and I was like, man, I really need to get that. And it's been a few years, but I finally got my hands on it. And I used to watch this movie once a year, but after I walked out of the cinema that day in 2012, I said I was not gonna watch it until I had what I wanted, and that was this. So it's 2015, and I finally have it, and I can finally watch the film again in all of its glory. So let's go ahead and check out this packaging, shall we? So, got my handy-dandy music stand, so I'm doing this Zarenizer style. Yeah, so this comes off like this. Actually, let me show you this is the front. It's heavy. That is the sides. And then here's the back, which shows everything about the film. All the little codes and all this stuff down here. But yes, this is, it's newly restored and remastered in 4K resolution. So I'm pretty sure that means that, they used the 4K scanner to scan everything they possibly could out of the film print to kind of preserve it. 'Cause they do that a lot with movies. Even if the movie wasn't, maybe like if it's a classic film, kind of like, Casablanca, which is a set that I have that I'll be showing in a video, they do 4K scans. Yeah, the film probably, it does. Some films probably don't even necessarily need to be scanned in 4K as if they're like, the resolution's 4K, but you scan it at that high to get as much out of that footage as possible. Everything. You just get everything out. And then you're able to, render it and restore it however much you want. So this is definitely a 4K remastered and newly restored edition. And it is definitely restored. Most of you have already probably owned this Blu-ray. Not the set probably, but the Blu-ray by now. And you've already seen the great transfer. But I wanted to wait for this set, which has been out for a while. I just could never get a good price on it. So this is the back. So let's go ahead and pop it around. The first thing that I love about this is the beautiful artwork. And so let's go ahead and lift this up. Put that over to the side. So, as you see at this point, now it just looks like a framed picture. So let's go ahead and now this slips right off. So now, here is the case that it goes in. Slip that back right over there. Alright, so now the first thing that we have here is a full-on huge book. And this is definitely an epic book that matches this film. So, real quick, here's the book, which has pages. I mean, look at these epic pictures. Oh man. I mean, it's like about 100 pages, making of the film, behind the scenes type stuff. It's just stunning. The artwork is amazing on these, and then using the real photography as well. See, this is a film that if you get a book, you want it to be a big book. I mean, I could barely shove my face over it. So yeah, an amazing, amazing book. And so here's the front of the book, and here's the back. And now, to the other stuff. Here's the little ribbon that you kind of use to take the book out with. Right here, we have the Blu-ray set. And then right here, we have an authentic film frame from the 70mm film print. So let's go ahead and take this out, shall we? Yeah, so it's a film print right there. Let me try this. Maybe if I put this here, maybe if I put that right there, and I put that, you might be able to see. It's actually him on top of the camel. Yeah, right there. But yeah, if I take away the book, you can't see it as good, but yeah, there you go. And this is limited edition number 21,773. So 21,773, which isn't really limited anymore, Yeah, this set's a limited edition set, but it's been out for a few years, and I was able to get it very easily. So, but yeah, film print. Next up, we have the Blu-ray. And this is the artwork that you could get on the Blu-ray that you could buy like in stores or on Amazon or whatever. The same artwork. I kind of wish they would have went for maybe the theatrical poster or one of those instead of this kind of an artwork, but it's still pretty epic. And there's the front. Oh wow, there's 4 discs in here. There's 4 discs. And here's the back. And if you're wondering why there's 4 discs, disc 1 is an all-new 4K restoration of the feature film. And then you have Secrets of Arabia picture and graphics track. Disc 2 contains Peter O'Toole revisits Lawrence of Arabia, the Making of Lawrence of Arabia documentary, A Conversation with Steven Spielberg. Then it says Man, Jordan, The Camels Are Cast. And then there's looks like something that's called In Search of Lawrence. Then there's something called Romance. Romance of Arabia. And then there's something called Wind, Sand, and Star, the making of the classic 1970 version. Newsreel footage of the New York premiere, and then the theatrical advertising campaigns. That's on disc 2. Disc 3, which is exclusive to this gift set, is never before released deleted scene with introduction by Ann V. Coates. And then there's The Lure of the Desert, Martin Scorsese on Lawrence of Arabia. That's what I think I saw in the cinema. And then there's Lawrence at 50, and it's a documentary on the classic restored. And then there's In Love with the Desert. And then there's King Hussein visits Lawrence of Arabia set. Then there's Wind, Sand, and Star, original 1963 version. And then there's archival interviews with William Friedkin, Sidney Pollack, and Steven Spielberg. And then trailers and TV spots. So that's on disc 3. That's limited to this set. And the 4th disc. Let me just double check this really quick. Alright, disc 1 is a Blu-ray, disc 2 is a Blu-ray, and yes, disc 3 is a Blu-ray. Then, the 4th disc is the soundtrack of the film. Oh man, this is such a beautiful, beautiful, iconic soundtrack right here. And then there's the listings for the soundtrack. I'll give you a quick look at the whole set real quick. So there's the soundtrack. Then there's Lawrence of Arabia Disc 1. Discs 2 and Disc 3. And then there's the back. Yes, I am very, very glad to finally own this set. I forgot how much money I got it for. I think I got it for like 40 bucks, $39, something like that. I ordered it off of eBay. I got it off of eBay. Wait, did I get it off of eBay? Yes, I ordered it new off of eBay from a seller who proceeded to, once they got my money, it seems that they bought it from Amazon to send it to me, because when I got it, it was in Amazon Prime packaging. So even though I ordered it from eBay, it came from Amazon. I guess that's good business right there. So, putting all this back. And of course, as a collector, you like to display everything. And that was like the one thing about this set that it didn't disappoint me, but it kind of, I was like, dang it, is that it doesn't fit on my shelves with some of my other ones. So what I do is I have it on the top. Let me see. I have it on the top of my entire Blu-ray, case, and it's on the very top, so where it's big enough to, stand up. And so, all right. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You're gonna get plenty more of these type of videos, because I got plenty of stuff for my birthday. So I would say I have about 5 or 6 box sets to show off, and then I got about 50, 55 films, which I'll do most of those in like an actual update video, because I don't like doing update video, update video, update video. I like doing movie reviews on my channel and talking about movies. I don't like just to do updates. So I'll probably do most of those in one update video, and then my box sets, I'm going to do like a clear explanation of the box sets, the other ones that I have, just like how I just did this. So can't wait to show you guys, and I look forward to catching you guys in the next video. Bye.